Okay, julle, nou sit hier by nommer 4. So ek kyk eers wat kan ek uithaal. Definitief kan ek A uithaal. En die laaste twee kan ek definitief minus B uithaal. Alright. So then I'm left with A and then in the bracket x plus y. And then minus b, if we divide by minus b, we are also left with x plus y. Nou julle, ek wil net gou vir julle wys, dit kon nou gewees het, dat by die vorige een, by daai stappie, het jy nie minus b uitgehaal nie. Jy het byvoorbeeld plus b uitgehaal. Dan wat sou oorgebly het? Minus x, minus a. Nou jou probleem wat jy dan het, then obviously, these two wouldn't have been the same. So all that you do then, it's fine if you've taken out the b, but then to get those two the same, you have to change the symbol in front of the b. So as verander die teken dan daar, en dan kan ons wat binne die hakie is, die tekens ook verander. And there you have the thing that you want, because now they are similar. And then we have x plus y, which we take out as a common factor, and we are left with a minus b. So ek wou maar net deur hierdie extra stappie gou vir julle gewys het, dat jy actually, as jy nie die regte een dadelik uithaal nie, if you don't take out the correct common factor, or the most accurate one immediately, there's still a way to get to the right answer. Okay, then here, there is no common factor between the first two, so I'm going to leave those two alone again. I'm just going to put them in brackets. Then I'm going to take out minus c, so that at the last two, I'm going to take out minus c, so that I am left with a plus b. Okay, a plus b again is now my common factor. And then I am left with 1, because if I divide a plus b by itself, we are left with 1. En dan ook minus c. Okay, laaste een vir nommer 1. Wat gaan ek hier uithaal? Ek sien definitief 'n 3a wat ek kan uithaal. And then the last one, I'm not sure what I can take out here, so I'm just going to leave it like that again, and then we'll see what we get. Okay, onthou julle, daar is meer as een manier om dit te doen. Soos jy dit dadelik kan doen nie, moenie stres nie, of dadelik doen soos wat ek dit doen nie. There is other ways as well, as long as you get to the same answer. So when we take out 3a, we are left with x plus y, and then here, what I think I'm going to take out here to manipulate my brackets, I'm going to take out minus 1, so it's actually minus 1 in front of the bracket, but you know you don't have to write that minus 1 in front there. So then inside the bracket, I'm going to be left with x plus y, and now my brackets are the same. So you guys see how you can manipulate something to get these two brackets to be common factors. So for the next one, we now take out the x plus y as a common factor, and we are left with 3a minus 1. Okay, then on to number 2. So for number 2a, we have to look at this very carefully, because the first thing I see when I look at this, I definitely see there's already a common factor that I can take out, and the common factor is definitely 2. So I'm first going to take out 2 as a common factor. So then I'm left with 3x to the power of 3, en dan minus x kwadraat, en dan as ek dit gedeel deur 2, nou wat ek eet, ek dink is 27x. Go check. Yes, 27x plus 9. Okay. So now I've taken out my common factor. So now I look at this when I do my grouping in pairs. Okay. So let's look at that. What is the first two terms? What do they have in common? Hulle het definitief 'n x kwadraat in gemeen. En dan my laaste twee, wat het hulle in gemeen? Ek sou sê hulle het definitief 'n 9 in gemeen. Okay, so ons kan 9 uithaal by elkeen. So kom ons sien hoe lyk ons hakkies dan. Okay, so if I take out the x to the power of 2, I am left with 3x, so dan het ek 3x oor, en dan natuurlik ook minus 1. Then if I take out plus 9, I am left with minus 3x plus 1. Now you guys see, because I took out 9 and not minus 9, my brackets now are not similar. You guys see they are not similar, and we want them to be similar so we can use them as a common factor. So don't stress, there is a way we can change it. Ons verander net die teken van die 9 en die tekens van binne die hakkie, dan bly dit presies dieselfde. So ons verander die plus 9 na minus 9 en dan kan ons ook wat binne die hakkie is verander. So ons manipuleer dit dan om dieselfde te lyk. Nou kan ons sien, nou lyk hierdie dieselfde en nou is dit 'n gemeene faktor. So now we are left with 3x minus 1 as the common factor, and then x to the power of 2 minus 9. Okay, then we are not finished yet, because now look at this. This is the difference between two squares. So you always have to check your final answer to see if there is no way possibly that you can't factorize it further. So hier weet ons nou, ons die verskil tussen twee kwadrate nog hê, so ons kan ons nog verder faktoriseer. En dan lyk ons finale antwoord soos dit. Oeps. Okay. Dan kom ons hierby. Nou, omdat daar nou klaar hakkies is, nou confuse jy dalk vir jouself en jy weet nie hoekom daar hakkies is nie. But don't worry, we have a way to figure this out. Okay. The first thing that I notice is this first two terms. This is actually the difference between two squares. So maybe we can use that to our advantage to create something. Okay. So the difference between two squares is x minus 3 there and x plus 3. Don't you guys agree? And then we leave the rest just like it is at top. Now you guys can see that we have actually now created something similar. Because now the x minus 3 and the x minus 3 over here, they have something in common. They are the same. So we take out that as a common factor. So now if we take out the x minus 3 as a common factor, what are we left with? We are left with x plus 3. I get that from there, the x plus 3. And then also, I am left with minus, remember there was a minus 1 minus 2x. Okay, then let's just work out that bracket that we've created. Now we are left with x plus 3 minus 1 plus 2x. And our final answer will then be x minus 3, 3x plus 2. If there's any questions about this, please feel free to ask me.